you charge me with murder if you didn't see me shoot my own cousin?
Every lie that you tell ensures that you're going to go to prison for the rest of your life.
Meet 18-year-old Miguel Bush, a killer who thinks he can get away with taking the life of an innocent man, all until he realizes he made one simple mistake.
There was blood inside that car. Guess whose blood that is? Miguel Bush. That's you, right? And by the look in your face, you even know what I'm talking about. Don't you?
And now, he will be forced to tell detectives everything, whether he likes it or not.
If I did tell you the truth right now, I'm still going to jail.
Yes.
See?
But I can't stop that.
Why?
Because you're not giving me anything.
I'm not no duck, bro. You're not finessing me, though. You're not finna finesse me, you.
It was only 8:30 a.m. on June 28, 2019, and law enforcement in Central Florida were already busy. At 4 a.m., a car dealership in Ocala, about an hour outside of Orlando, was robbed. The lockbox with keys was smashed open, and a group of young teens made off with a blue Toyota Camry. Not exactly a thrilling getaway vehicle, but I digress. Shortly after 8 a.m., that same car was seen pulling up near the home of George Dallas Jr. in Orlando. One of the two men wearing ski masks in the vehicle got out, shot George, and leapt back into the car, which was then abandoned just down the road. Little did they know, the mistake that one of their friends had made at the dealership at the beginning of their crime spree would be their undoing.
Do you know why you're sitting here now?
I mean,
Because you dropped your phone at the car scene, man.
The evidence on the phone pointed detectives toward 18-year-old Miguel Bush and 21-year-old Chase Juan Allen. Inside the car, they found even more evidence. So much so that just a few weeks after George was murdered, they were able to take Miguel into custody. Miguel wasn't too thrilled to be woken up in the middle of his beauty sleep when police arrived at his family's house with an arrest warrant. Fortunately for him, he's got his security blanket to keep him comfortable. And boy, is he going to need some comfort.
Miguel, how are you? Hey, can you hop out of the... Yeah, just hop out of that chair. So put your back over here. Here you go. You can have a seat there for me. Thanks.
there you go. This one's nice and fuzzy, so you may want to try that one and then cover yourself with that.
Oh, my stuff, this one?
No, this one. Try to cover yourself. That's nice.
Do you need anything? Okay.
Hey, my mama picked up?
I'm sorry? I don't know if you did.
I spoke to your mom. She gave me a message to give to you. This is from your mom. She asked me to give this to you.
But you were there. I don't know if you were there or what's going on. Please talk to these people.
Hang on. Let me start from the beginning. Miguel, this is your mother.
Miguel, I don't know what you got yourself into or what you got going on, but whatever you know, you need to talk to these people. Because you being involved or wherever you was in the car, I don't know. You didn't even have to pull the trigger. But you were there. I don't know if you were there or what's going on. Please talk to these people, Miguel, because this man is trying to help you to avoid you carrying yourself to prison for the rest of your damn life. I love you. We here for you. But Miguel, talk to these people.
Beginning an interrogation with your own mother stating that you're guilty and need to confess isn't exactly a good look. But you know what looks even worse? When your mom says you're guilty, and then you reveal yourself to be potentially the worst liar in the entire world, when it comes to not just one crime, but two separate ones.
So this what it's about?
What's that?
So this what it's about? Everybody been telling me about, oh, the police been looking for you, about such and such.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay, so do you want to talk to us about that then, or what?
Yeah, because I'm trying to get my name cleared like this. I know, and now once you said that, I know what you're talking about, because y'all hit, the police said Goop shit.
Uh-huh.
So Goop told me, he was like, hey, the police looking for you. What they looking for me for? I don't know what they looking for me for. They talking about a car.
Okay.
I don't know nothing about the car. The car was right there.
What kind of car?
A Toyota.
Okay, so you don't know anything about that?
I don't know about that. I walked past the car. They
Okay.
say, oh, they got your own pictures. Walking past the car. It's a cut though. I was at my best friend's house. She could vouch for me. I'm coming from my best friend's house. I
Okay.
walk past the cut.
Okay.
The car right there. Goop. I go to Goop house. Talk to Goop. 2-3 weeks later, they say this. They say the police at Goop house. Goop see me. He say, but the police came to my house talking about with your pistol on there talking about this car. I'm like, what the f? This the longest I've been out of jail. I don't got nothing to do with that car. You can run my fingerprints, ain't nothing on there.
Okay. Well, it's funny that you say that because, hey Miguel, let me tell you just one thing. I work for the homicide unit.
Mm-hmm.
You've never dealt with anyone who worked from the homicide unit. The people that you dealt with have been dealing in property crimes. And,
Yeah, see, that's the
wait, okay, would you let me finish for just a second?
Yeah.
People deal in violent crimes and people who deal in this kind of thing. We are a whole different level. We're a whole different level. We don't come to you. Do you know who the guy was that got killed?
No.
Do you know when that person got killed?
No, I don't know. I just know Aveline was hot that day.
Okay.
They said somebody got killed though.
Okay. Well, how long ago was that? Do you think?
Like going on a month now.
Okay. Do you know that your name was all brought up in it a couple days afterwards?
I don't know why.
Okay. But let me finish.
I'm gonna let you talk.
We're homicide unit. We're a whole different level. Whole different level. You've never even dealt with our kind ever. We don't come to you until we have physical evidence. Physical evidence. So you mentioned fingerprints, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's talk about fingerprints. You said you never went inside that car?
No.
Never.
No.
Ever been close to it?
Yeah, closer. That's why I said I walked past it. Yeah.
Okay. Look how many times your fingerprints appear inside and around that car. A lot. Do you have any cuts on you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see your hands.
These recently, for like 2 days ago. 2 days ago.
Okay. Anything else?
No, this one. See, look, playing.
Okay. Let me show you just something just really quick. And the only reason why I'm showing this to you is so that we can cut to the chase and cut all the bullshit and go straight to whether or not you're a cold-blooded killer or someone else is. All right? And we know who that someone else is. So we want to know, are you the cold-blooded killer or someone else? But let's get past this for just a minute. Because this is a report from the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. You know what blood is, right?
Yeah.
All right? There was blood inside that car. Guess whose blood that is? Miguel Bush. That's you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You never been inside that car? Your blood is all over the inside. And by the look in your face, you even know what the I'm talking about. Don't you? Now, the guy that got killed is George Dallas.
That's our cousin.
Have you
That's
ever
my
seen
cousin.
him? Have you ever seen him?
Yeah, that's my cousin. That's my.
When was the last time that you saw him?
I seen cuz like a week. Not even a week, like 3-4 days. Because every time he see me, he makes sure if I'm at the store, he'll tell me to go home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I asked him for $1. He didn't have it.
How is he your cousin?
It's not like my cousin, him, his mom, and my grandma, they're like best friend. They go to casino, and they raised us, so he called me his,
So you got street cousins?
I won't say that. Family cousin, like his, yeah, like that, yeah.
Okay. So when was the last time you saw George?
I told you like 3-4 days before.
3-4 days prior to the murder?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he gave me some money. I asked for $1, but he didn't have it, so he gave me a $5.
And that was at the store there on Ivy?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so when did you see that blue car for the first time?
Like a week, 4 days before that.
A week prior to
before
that?
Cub got killed.
Okay. And is that when you bled inside the car?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No.
How did your blood end up on the inside of that car?
I don't know how my shit got in there.
Did you ever drive it?
No, I don't drive. I don't know how to drive.
let me show you where the blood is it's in the driver's seat area. So how did your blood end up there?
I don't know how to drive. I swear to God, I don't know how to drive. I probably was in that bitch sitting down. I do not know how to drive. Everybody can tell you that I don't know how to drive.
Apparently, he doesn't know how to drive or how to tell a good lie. The car was haphazardly parked just a mile away from the scene where George Dallas Jr. was shot. The driver's side window was completely shattered, and if that didn't look suspicious enough, of course there was a bolo out for the car, because it had been stolen. It's pretty clear that neither Miguel nor his partner in crime were thinking about the fact that they handed police everything they needed on a silver platter. But don't worry, the boys both wore ski masks, which they promptly removed in front of several cameras and in front of several people in the neighborhood who were familiar with them. If you looked at a bad criminal checklist, Miguel ticked off every box. 1. Have witnesses. 2. Leave dozens of fingerprints. 3. Leave blood DNA. Now, Miguel's about to do something else pretty impressive. The sloppiest display of backpedaling that we've ever seen.
So Miguel, let's cut through the chase. Are you a cold-blooded murderer, or is the other guy cold-blooded? Now, hang on. Now,
Look, I ain't no killer, but look though, I never said I was in the car.
you just said.
No, I said, look, you said, well, you passed the car. I said, I passed the car, everything.
Okay.
I never told you I never got in it. I never said that though.
Okay.
I never said that out my mouth.
Okay. So let's get past that then. Did you ever ride inside that car?
Oh, I did, yeah.
Okay. When?
Huh?
When?
Like a day. Like a day.
Were you inside that car a minute after that murder?
Oh no. I promise I wasn't. No. Hell no. Swear to God, hell no.
Really?
I won't kill. I will never kill it. Cause what goes around come back around. I won't shoot at bitches. I take before I shoot at a bitch. Cause I don't want a bitch shooting at me.
Okay. Well, let me show you this then. Let me show you this. Now, Miguel, I need you to understand though how important this is.
I'm telling you, like, y'all, that's what make me mad before this. Like, this don't make me want to talk, cause y'all trying to make me tell y'all like something that's like I'm telling you the whole truth. I'm telling you.
Who is that?
I just told you it's a cut. It's a cut over there. It's a cut.
Is that you?
Right there.
Is that you walking across the street?
Yes, I told you I came from. Look, that's a cut. It's a cut.
Who were you with?
Who? I don't know him.
You don't know him?
No, he from the hood. I don't know him. He is from our hood. I don't know him. Ask them. It's a cut there. I don't know nobody.
Okay.
I smoked with him in the hood. I was not with this man. How you finna tell me who I was with? I don't even want to talk no more, but y'all do what y'all do, bro. Cause you that make me mad. I'm telling you, I went to Miami. I didn't go with this man. I don't know him. I told you he is from our hood. He is from our hood. That's the only reason I don't hang with him. Bro. They talking about Miami with the man. I had a house at my camera. At my house. I ain't not. Lucky did not come to my house. Not yesterday. He did not come to my house. We know Lucky from the hood. That's it. Everybody know Lucky from Ivy. That's it. Other than that, no.
What's his real name?
I don't know Lucky real name.
Your mom knows it.
That's them. I know Lucky for Lucky. They got a close relationship with Lucky.
Okay. So if I showed you evidence that you were there when that guy got shot in the Ivy Lane apartments, then that wasn't you?
Yeah, something. And I'll tell you it was me.
Okay, let me show you this then. This is what it comes down to. Miguel, listen, your mother told me that your father is in jail.
Yes, 30 years. What
Okay.
I look like being with my daddy though,
Okay. But Miguel, we need to break that cycle.
Like this?
We need to break that cycle.
It's just like on the first 48. Like y'all like, bro.
But I just showed you physical evidence.
You just showed me physical evidence, but that's not physical evidence. I told you it's the car right there. It's a cut. Call my best friend. I told you I was coming through the cut. It's a cut. That's a bandit house. It's a cut where you go out there. Everybody's jumping the gate.
Okay. So where were you at on that morning then?
I just told you my best friend's house in Ivy Lane. Kimberly Robinson. Her name Kimberly. You can vouch for that's my best friend. My best friend.
It's Kimberly.
Yes.
And you're saying you don't know who that guy is with the white hat?
No, I promise. I was just coming from my best friend's house.
Is that Lucky?
I don't look, dog.
Would you rather see the video? Is the video better? Let me show you the video. Is that Lucky?
No, that ain't Luck, dog.
Who is it?
I don't know who that is. I know Luck, though. Everybody know Luck, dog.
Well, you walk over there.
Cause I told you, I know that.
Okay, look. I know, but look at it. So that's you, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. And you don't know who that guy is that you're walking with?
No, I told you he's from the hood. Everybody from the hood. We know each other. We from the hood.
Okay. So you telling me that's not Lucky, even though he introduced himself to that guy as Lucky.
That's him. I don't know what he called. Oh shit. I don't know what he was talking to him about. You see what I did? I was just coming up.
But he told the man that his name was Lucky.
That what he told
Your
him. I
mom
don't know.
said, your mom looked at that and said it's Lucky. Your neighbors looked at that and said it was Lucky.
Okay, I don't want to talk no more. I don't care.
Okay. All right.
I'm telling y'all trying to tell me this. I'm telling you the whole truth. That's not nice. If that was Lucky, I would have told you.
Because Miguel's invoked his rights, the detective has no choice but to leave the interrogation room. Well, that is, unless he can somehow get Miguel to be willing to talk again. After leaving him alone for several minutes to stew with his thoughts, it doesn't take much convincing to get him to squeal.
This is what's going to happen. You're going to go down to the jail, but this is what I need you to do. When you talk to your lawyer, you need to be honest with your lawyer. Completely honest. Because
I'm telling you, man, like, that's why I hate.
I know, but he or she cannot help you if you're not honest with them. All right, because there's a mountain of stuff that you haven't even seen yet because you wanted to end the.
Because you not believing you keep talking about Lucky. Like if you know that's Lucky, why I ain't get Lucky? Y'all know that's Lucky, why I ain't get Lucky? Just like y'all got me, y'all see me on there, y'all can't straight to my shit. If y'all think that's Lucky, why ain't go to my shit? Why ain't going to Lucky shit? If y'all think that's Lucky, why ain't go to Lucky house? Y'all knew that was me for sure. Y'all can't my shit. Why y'all think this like me doing some shit? That's my cousin. This whole thing about George getting killed, that's my cousin, man. You can call his mama. I won't do no shit like that. The stolen cost her, all right, boom. I was probably in it, all right. Other than that, I'm not. George thing, I don't got nothing to do with that. I promise. I don't got nothing to do with that.
Okay, there's going to come a time when you're going to be standing in front of a judge, and the judge is going to be making a determination of what's going to happen in this case. And I'm going to be standing in the back of the courtroom, and I'm going to be looking at you. I tell this to every one of the people that sits in the same chair. I'm going to be looking at you, and I'm not going to be saying a word, but inside my head, I'm going to be sitting there saying, I knew you weren't the guy that I was after, but you didn't want to speak to me. So what happens to you from this point on is all up to you. So there will become a time when I'm sitting in the back of the courtroom and I'll be looking at you. I won't say anything, but know that I'm thinking, I gave you an opportunity and you passed it up.
We have to give Miguel some credit here. He did wait a few minutes before he decided to rat on his friend. You know, Lucky, the friend he claimed that he didn't know just a few minutes earlier.
Just so you know, it's going to be about an hour because I had to write up the paperwork. You're being charged with first-degree murder and robbery with a firearm. Okay, so it's going to be a while, and you're going to the adult jail.
For what? Why? How would I get started if I ain't do nothing though?
Okay, I can't sit here and keep explaining to you. This was your opportunity to do the right thing.
I told you though.
Okay, if you weren't the shooter, there's tons and tons and tons of witnesses out there. You could put on all the things covering your face that you want.
I wasn't the shooter.
Okay, well then.
Can I get a lawyer? Can you get me a public defender? We can talk all together. I'm telling you, I wasn't the shooter.
Okay, well then, then I'm giving you an opportunity to talk to me. This is your opportunity.
But it still ain't gonna make no sense. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm still gonna get charged with the same thing.
No, not necessarily. I don't know that until I hear what you
but this not,
want to tell me.
I'm not no duck, bro. You're not finessing me, though. You're not finna finesse me.
I'm not trying to finesse you. I showed you some of the stuff at
all right, but look, though,
though.
hold on. How can you charge me with murder if you didn't see me shoot my own cousin? Why would I shoot my own cousin, though?
Okay, because you saying that you weren't even there, and I can absolutely prove that you were. If you want to talk to me about it, then let's sit down and talk like adults. But if you don't want to talk to me, let me go do the paperwork.
Cuz I'm not finna get that's like, you ever seen when they see us? You ever seen that when they see us?
Okay, wait,
with the boys?
You want me to sit down and talk?
Yeah, can we, me and you, can this be just me and you talking?
Sure.
Cause like, I'm getting charged with something, but that's just like.
No, you can take off. Good? Yeah, I'm good. What do you want to talk about?
Cause I'm not gonna get charged with something I didn't do, sir.
Okay, listen, I didn't think that you were the shooter. I really didn't. I absolutely believe that in my heart. That's why you're sitting here instead of Szechuan, or whatever, however the f you say his name. I know who he is.
But it wasn't really lucky though.
Okay, then what happened?
It wasn't lucky I shooting though.
Then who did?
Man.
Who?
Man.
Okay, you're going to have to tell me the whole story because I don't know who that person is.
See, but I'm gonna tell you the story. And I'm still not gonna I'm still gonna go to county. So.
Okay, but what you tell me now could change it from a life sentence to.
But why I gotta go to county for? What, like?
Huh?
Why I gotta go to county still though?
Okay, listen. You stop thinking about the short term and start thinking about the long term. Do you want to go to prison?
That's the point. I don't want to go to county.
Okay, but the alternative is prison. All right, I can't stop what is already going on.
But I need to talk to my mom, bro.
Okay, I spoke to your mom. Your mom knows everything, and your mom even told me about everything. And I'm not going to put words in her mouth, but she told me that you told you to stop hanging out with that dude. She told you she was going to kick you out of the house because she knew that you were involved in that murder.
So can you stop saying I wasn't involved in it?
Okay. Then tell me the story because apparently I don't know the story. Then what happened?
The detective said earlier that he wasn't trying to finesse Miguel, but oh boy has he, and it only gets better from here.
All I know, the car that y'all found.
Yeah.
I sold it to man. Now after that, I don't know what happened.
Okay. Okay.
All I know, man said he was finna go do something. I don't know what he mean by that. All he's like, all right, I'm finna go do something. He like,
okay. Can I just ask you, please do yourself a service. Don't do yourself a disservice. Do yourself a favor. People were there. People saw. People know. I mean, you're as yellow as I am, bro. I mean, people saw you. People saw you, man.
Shoot, George.
No, people saw you leaving the area. But I know what happened. Okay. Tell me the story, man.
So if I tell you everything, what I'm going to county for?
I can't tell you that because I don't know.
See, look.
No. I charge you with what your participation was. You can't change what already happened, right?
No.
Okay.
So why I'm paying?
But you can change what happens in the future. All right. So change what happens in the future and let's do the right thing.
Well, I'm not trying to go to. Why would y'all? That's why I hate the police, cause y'all type this shit up. Hey, I don't even know you. You can't get nobody out there and say I shot this man, bro. Nobody. Why would I shoot him? Like, this is frustrating, bro. Like, I'm finna go to jail, bro. For some shit I didn't do. I'm going to jail for some shit I ain't do. Like, I don't think that's right, bro. I ain't do this shit.
Then help me understand what should happen and what happened. But you're not telling me anything. All you're telling me is that you didn't shoot him. Okay, well that's great. I need the story to back that up. I need that story to back that up.
What I'm supposed to say? Like, I wasn't there to see who.
Dude, just tell me. What happened?
I'm telling you, like, look, that's why you confuse me now. Like, look,
Okay.
you say I'm telling you what happened. Like, what you mean? Like, what you mean by it? Like,
Tell me the story of what happened on that morning.
I told you I don't know what happened on that morning, cause I wasn't there. I told you I whoop the whoop, and I don't know after whatever man did, and whoever he got to do it.
Okay. So tell me about that. Tell me about that story then. Tell me.
It was the same day George got killed.
Okay.
All right. Well, he came over that bed.
Who?
Man.
Man did. Okay. Okay.
He was like, bro, I need these wheels. I'm finna go do something.
Okay.
I was like, all right. He was like, bro, for real, I'm gonna come back and get him. I was like, all right. So he came back and got him, and he was like, bro, he told me what he's going to. He was like, bro, I'm going to Ivy on the Lake. I was like, all right. So boom, he said, bro, matter of fact, bro, you don't want to go down that bit with me? I said, no. At first, I said, no. I like, yeah, come on. So he pulled in. I like, got out. I got out the car. Because I finna walk to the store. I like, it. Yeah, I'm still gonna walk to the store. Then after that, it was this. I just, boom. Like, boom, type shit. And I was like, oh shit, bro. Just killed Cub, type shit. What happened?
Okay. So where were you at when Man came to you?
I was by Goop shit.
Where was that?
On Ivy Lane.
Okay, so he came to you and you had the car then?
Mm-hmm. I bought it for somebody. I told you I got it for Mercy, but remember?
Okay.
I bought it for Mercy.
And you bought it for Mercy a couple days prior?
Yeah. Man came. Yeah, like 3-4 days before that happened, I bought it for Mercy.
Okay.
Man seen me driving it, and then he was like, bro, I want it there.
Okay. So you had the car 3 or 4 days prior. Man comes to you and says, hey, I need to borrow the car because I need to go do some shit. I need to go to Ivy on the Lakes.
Mm-hmm.
This is Miguel's second attempt at telling the detective a convincing story. He continues by saying that May, who borrowed the car that Miguel stole, dropped him off at a grocery store, then went and shot George. Pretty convenient story, right? Let's see if the detective believes it.
Can I tell you this? Your story is better than your original one, but you have a few problems with your story. A few problems that are challenging to overcome. So I need you to understand that you have to understand. I've had a whole month to work on this case. Inside of
Come on,
this,
you think I knew you was gonna come, Mr.
I know, but
the detective?
yeah, but inside of here is all kinds of evidence, including the video from the grocery store. Would you like to see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because it doesn't show you in it at all. In fact, it shows the car speeding by, and it ain't picking up nobody. It's not dropping nobody off. There is no
Let me
video.
see.
Okay.
I promise I was at the store.
Mm-hmm. When I show that you're not at the store, is that going to change your story?
No.
Okay.
You know, it's 2 stores we hang out at, right?
Yeah. What store were you hanging out at?
Mona by the street.
Huh?
The Mona store by the tree, where the police be kicking us out. We beat out the tree.
Yeah. That's the one that I had the video from.
I know it don't, cause Mona on thing can't even see us by the tree. That's where I was. That would be posted at. All right, let me see.
That's really good video, man.
Let me see.
Do you want to know another problem?
Hmm?
Another problem that you didn't think about when you started to tell this story.
What?
The car itself. Well, let me show you this just really quick. Let me go down here.
So, hold on. Why you showing me? Can I ask you something though?
What's that?
Why I'm? No, that's not the store we be at.
No, it's the green store down the street.
No, Mona, Big B's.
Okay. I can show you that one too. But trust me when I tell you that it's not that you're not there. And I can tell you that for two reasons. One, we get video from every place around there. And two, the problem that you can't overcome is that car was stolen from the car dealership at 4:44 that morning. It was stolen 4 hours before George Dallas was shot and killed from Ocala. So you having that car for 3 or 4 days is bullshit.
But we had that car for like 2-3 days though.
No, not at all.
What kind of car?
That car, the Toyota Camry, was stolen that morning at 4:44 in the morning in Ocala.
That car?
Yeah. That car with your blood in it, that car with your fingerprints on it, was stolen 4 hours before George Dallas was shot and killed. So that's a problem. That's a huge problem for you. And for someone who is looking to not be charged with this cold-blooded murder.
I think you can charge me with everything but the murder. I
don't charge you with anything, but you're not giving me anything to work with.
All right, come on, let's be fair now.
Can we please?
Come on, man. But that's like.
Can we please? Okay.
Look,
you need to stop thinking about everybody else and start thinking about where you're going to spend the rest of your life.
See, look, why you keep saying?
Because I'm trying to help you out. Your mother.
All right, hold on.
Your mother touched my heart. She's a good woman. And I promised her, I said, listen, I'm not after, I swear to God, this is exactly what I said. I'm not after Miguel. I'm not. I'm after the person who pulled the trigger. All right? Okay? That's who I'm after. I'm not going to, you're going to tell me because you were there. So,
but that's not what you said.
So this,
if I'm still there, you know, what it called? Accessory to the crime.
I promised your mother that I was going to do the best I could by her. All right? That's why she wanted me to record this message. I said, do you want to record a message to him?
All right, can you come on, Father? I'm trying to go home with my mom, but I ain't trying to go to prison, but like...
Okay, think about the long-term effects of everything that you just say. Every lie that you tell ensures that you're going to go to prison for the rest of your life. Every lie that you tell ensures that you're going to sit in prison for the rest of your life. The truth can help to help you in the long run. If you didn't pull the trigger, it can help you to not be in prison for the rest of your life. All right? You need to think about that. This is you.
But look,
no one can help you but you.
But look, no, I'm telling you, if I did tell you the truth right now, I'm still going to jail. I'm still going to county when I leave the hood.
Yes.
See?
But Miguel, look at this. But the difference is, are you going to spend the rest of your life in prison or not?
I'm still going though. I'm still going.
I can't stop that.
Why?
Because you're not giving me anything, and because the evidence that I show says that you had a major involvement in this, and I don't have anything to contradict that.
Miguel seems to be a lot more concerned with going to jail for stealing a car than he is about going to prison for the rest of his life for murder. Until finally, after nearly an hour of talking around in circles, it clicks for him.
All right, come on. Right, which one? What we got to start at?
At the beginning.
All right, boom. I got that call you right. We got it from wherever that damn city was. I was going to get it. So
Ocala.
Ocala. We got
who was with you?
Me and a couple more people.
I know who those people were, so let's get past it.
I promise you don't.
Okay, yeah, tell me. so just keep going.
All right, see, look, but you sound like...
I'm helping you out, man.
All right.
Just helping you out.
All right, so boom. All right, I come back.
Yes.
I go get my boy. So we see, what's to call it? Yeah, we're like, well, I'm finna whack his ass. So we go to the apartments. Part. But get out, shoot him, jump in the car. That's what happened.
Okay. Well, you know what? That sounds like the truth. That sounds like the truth. Who was with you? You're pointing at me? What? Huh? Lucky? And who is Lucky? That's an old picture. Is that him?
Mm.
What's
I said, yeah.
Okay. It didn't sound like it yet. Okay, so let's back up a little bit. You get the car and you're riding around. When does all this unfold? Why does this happen? Why? Just tell me about that.
Why?
Yeah.
Because this happened?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess they got something going. I guess they killed Lucky Brother or some shit. I don't know.
When he said that he was gonna go whack him, why didn't you stop him? Say, hey, man, what the heck? I'm sorry, I don't want to curse in front of you.
No, it's great. I don't know.
Why didn't you say, hey, man, don't do that?
Because they killed their brother. So.
Because they killed his
Yeah, I
people?
think they killed, yeah.
Do you know who?
Deck?
The guy who they killed was Deck?
Yeah.
Who is Deck? Because I don't know who Deck is.
Lucky Brother?
It's his brother?
Yeah, they killed Lucky Brother.
Who did?
I think George Dallas' nephew or his people, he had something to do with that, I think.
Okay. When did that happen?
Like 2-3 years ago.
Okay. Do you know who's involved in that?
I was in the program.
Okay. Okay, so Lucky walked back across the street. He gets in the car, and where do you drive to?
Oh, what we drive to?
Yeah.
The group shit where the car got took from.
Okay. Is that the house next to where your people stay on Judith Lane?
Mhm.
Is that the video that I showed you?
Yeah.
So you park it there. That's right after the murder.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
Mhm.
And you get out. So what happens next?
Yeah. I go my separate ways.
Well, you guys walk across the street. What is it? Do you know what Lucky says to that guy across the street?
Mm-mm. I was coming up. You remember I was just coming up.
I know, but maybe he said something. So then you walk. So where do you go to there?
Home.
That's not what your mom said.
He said after that where I go?
Yeah.
Oh no, I was at Taylor shit. Let's go with all the dirty houses. I mean,
Yeah.
right there, they're smoking.
In that nasty house?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That house is nasty, man.
I know.
That house is nasty. Okay, so you hang out there?
I ain't go nowhere.
Did you tell anybody what happened?
No.
Why not? Okay.
This is where things get a bit complicated. Now, we aren't ones to speak ill of the dead, but according to public records we located, George Dallas Jr. had quite an arrest history, one with an average of 10 arrests per year. There is absolutely no evidence that George was not at all involved in the murder of the brother of Lucky, whose real name is Chasewan Allen. And in the real world, the whole eye for an eye mentality really does make the whole world go blind, especially in this case, where Miguel continues to get himself into more trouble.
Who else knows about this murder? Now you know that Lucky is standing in front of your house right now, because he's real nervous. Do you know what happened to the gun that he used?
Mm-mm.
Well, you know there were two guns in your bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
and you know that we're going to run a test on them. Are any of those guns the gun used?
No.
Okay.
Why you keep saying me?
No. Well, because okay, the gun that Lucky used. I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. Okay. One of the guns is stolen, but that's neither here or there. I don't even care about that. What did Lucky say when he got back inside the car? Did he say anything? Did he tell you what happened?
Quiet.
Did you ask him?
No, it's quiet.
Just quiet.
It's quiet.
And then he just went back to drive. Why'd you guys drop the car off there?
Oh no.
Well, that's your people.
That's not my. I don't know them.
Is Lucky friends with the lady who owns that house?
No, we know they people. Like I told you, we from the hood, so they know us and shit when they be saying that.
Okay, let me show you something real quick. Hang on. Sorry, I got a lot of people here. Who was that?
That's Shay. Shay, whatever her name.
Okay.
She liked me.
Oh, she likes you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What does she know about that car?
She wasn't there. That's her house.
Okay. Does Lucky have anything to do with her?
No.
Nothing?
Mm-mm.
But she likes you?
Yeah, she liked me.
Okay. Oh, hang on.
I don't know who the
No, that's the wrong lady. Sorry. Hey, watch your mouth. I'll fuck everything.
That look familiar. It look familiar.
Anything happened when you guys were up there at the car dealership?
Yeah, bro. Get out.
He was there?
Mm-hmm.
Did he drop his phone?
I think so. He's stupid as
Yeah, he's stupid as Do you know why you're sitting here now? Because he dropped his phone.
He dumb as
Yeah, he is. But you know what? It's people like that that make my day. I'm glad that he dropped it personally, but that's just me. You should be mad at him.
Miguel will have plenty of time to be mad at his ex-friend in prison. Nicholas, who allegedly stole the cars with Miguel from the dealership, made a rookie mistake. He left his phone sitting right beside the lockbox they broke into to steal the keys to the vehicle. If that phone hadn't been found, tracking him down and then the killers would have been much, much more challenging. Fortunately, he made it easy for the police. Nicholas may be, in Miguel's eyes, an idiot, but he had much worse things to say about Miguel to the police in his interrogation.
Do you know why you're sitting here now?
I mean,
Cause you dropped your phone at the car scene, man.
I didn't leave my phone.
Okay,
anyway.
let me
Somebody
tell
stole my
you
phone.
what happened. Okay, and before you tell me a lie, let me show you this. Let me show you this real quick. This is something you should be aware of. You said you don't know who Keanu is. Well, let me show you
No,
this.
I know
Okay.
who he is. I told you that.
He sat right here in the seat in the other room,
Yeah.
and guess what he did?
He lied to you. That's why
He
he got
lied
a
to me.
warrant.
What's his warrant for?
Accessory after the fact, first degree murder. Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
No, but I
Okay.
tell you,
So before you say something, you need to keep in mind any lie that you give to me, this is what you get. I'm showing you a signed copy of your friend's arrest warrant, saying that if you lie to me, this is what you're going to get. I'm not lying to you. I'm not pulling no punches with you.
Yeah.
I got all the power in the world.
Yeah, but I ain't got shit to do with no murder though.
Okay, well, this is why let me tell you why I'm doing this. A bunch of people, you and whoever else, I know who everyone else is, so it ain't a secret. You and everyone else, you go up there to Ocala. You dropped your phone. We got Ford's phone that shows that you logged into his phone to your account to find your phone. You just don't say anything yet. So that's the evidence that we have. Ford used his phone for the GPS to get up to the dealership, to find the dealership. So y'all used Ford to even find the dealership in the beginning. So we already got all that evidence. So we got him going up there. You lose your phone. You use his phone. Either you call or he calls, but you're trying to find your phone. I can see y'all running around on the camera trying to find the phone at the same time the phone call is going in. Followed by, then you type in your private stuff to try to find your phone. You look around and finally you just said, and you left. And then you went home and you had your girl call the phone company. And now you got her all wrapped up in a murder investigation.
Lil Red was the one that did this shit.
Well, Lil Red was his cousin.
No.
Yeah, I mean, they were tight. I mean, like, I don't know if they were cousin, but they're like street cousins, like grew up.
That's
The other dude, it was the other dude that actually did the shooting, though. So, but you know, that there was someone else. But like, how do you sit in a car knowing that you're going over there to go kill your cousin who you're supposed to love? I mean, that's just messed up.
You can't really justify that.
Mm.
There's no way that you can morally put that shit together.
You've got to be doing pretty bad in life for a person who stole a car and left his phone at the scene of the crime to be calling you out. Back in Miguel's interrogation, police have a few more questions for him.
What do you think should happen to Lucky?
You the police, I don't know.
Well, yeah, but you're also a citizen of the United States, and you should have a say. What do you think?
I don't know.
What do you think should happen to you?
I ain't do nothing.
Okay, but you were there. You were there. What do you think?
I don't know, detective.
Okay. Do you know what kind of gun it was that Lucky had?
I don't even know guns.
Okay. He didn't say it was a 22 or 45 or Glock or nothing. Do you understand that if me and you go out and we go to a bank and I go inside and I rob the bank?
I know. I was there, so he gets charged with the crime too.
Right, but it doesn't mean that the sentence is the same. So, what I want to ask you is, what do you think is fair? What do you think is fair to something that for something that you did, that you participated, not participated, something that you sat there for, knowing that it was going to happen? What do you think should happen to you?
I don't know. Whatever the judge, it's up to God and the judge. Whatever.
I know, but again, you're a U.S. citizen, and you're
Probation.
You're a human being.
Let me finish my probation.
If you said it with a smirk on your face.
Nah, probation, like.
No, I mean, do you think that's fair?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's fair?
What?
For you to get probation?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to talk to you as a man. I'm just trying to get what your feelings are.
You know what my
that.
feeling? Are you who want to go to jail, detective?
No. Okay, but Lucky's a whole different a ball game. According to you, he got out and he shot a man, but he shot a man because they killed his brother. So I'm asking you, what do you think is fair?
Right, that's like someone kill someone in your family.
Right.
You going to get revenge. So.
Right.
So what goes around come back around. It's like it's karma.
Okay. So do you think that it's even? It's
Yeah.
even, Steven?
I say that.
Do you think that he should get anything for it? But was George the one that actually killed his brother?
I think so.
Because that would be like them coming after you now and killing you. Do you think it's fair that his family should come back and kill you?
But they know that's my people, so that
I know, but if George wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, that's like them coming back and killing you and saying, okay, even Steven. Is that fair? Should they come and kill you now?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
I ain't killing.
Okay, was George the one that actually killed his brother, or was it his people?
His people, but he.
So how is that fair?
You right? I don't know what to tell you, so.
Do you know what?
I knew I should have just left. If I would have went to Texas, y'all would never caught me. I should have just went to Texas.
Well, if you knew that you weren't supposed to do it, why did you do it? Did you?
Okay, I didn't do nothing to him.
I know, but you knew about it, and he got out of the car. Why didn't you try to stop him? Why didn't you get out of it?
But that's just like you can tell me, I can tell you not to do that. It's only for you to make me. You're a grown man. I don't hold your when you pissed.
Right. It's the first time that I heard that. But
I get what you saying too, though.
I know, but you knew it was wrong. You should have done something. And in my opinion,
Yeah.
Did that at least cross your
Oh,
mind?
yeah. You know that shit did.
I know, but you didn't do anything about it. All right. Well, like I said, we can't change what already happened. So I'm just glad that
So
you.
what I'm getting charged with right now?
I need to go speak to my supervisors. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I need to go speak to my supervisors. I'll tell them what you told me and what we come up with. I will come back to let you know in person as a man. Okay? All right, but hang on tight. Do you need anything?
Allegedly, Miguel's mother had grown very concerned with the company he was keeping, namely Chase Juan, who he had only recently become friends with. She had warned him on multiple occasions to avoid him, but like most 18-year-olds, he didn't listen.
As of right now, this is what we have. You're still gonna be charged with murder, but the good part is you're not the shooter. So what you need to do is get together with your attorney and then work out a deal where maybe you can become a witness instead of a defendant, or maybe they can amend the charges from first-degree murder down to something else. So this is where your attorney's going to come in. Hey Miguel, I've not lied to you yet. All right, listen to me. You're not in a good spot because of what happened, but you are in a good spot for what happens in the future. Okay? I'm not lying to you. All right? I'm not allowed to lie to you. I'm telling you that you are in a good spot for what happens later down the road, and you are going to remember this moment. When,
So what? I'm just charged with murder right now?
Yes, sir. I initially thought that maybe you guys, because he had a bunch of money on him, so maybe the other dude took some money from him, or maybe it's the people from the street had taken some money from him. But he had close to $1,000 in his pocket. But when we got there, he didn't have any money. But I don't know where that money went. But I'm not charging you with that because I don't know if you took part of that or not. That may have been lucky, but it wasn't you. All right. So you are. I am telling you that you are in a position to do something good for yourself later down the road. That as bad as this is, it could be a lot worse for you.
Unfortunately, it's a lot worse for his mother, who the detective allows Miguel to speak with.
Hello?
Mom,
What's up, Miguel?
Tanya,
Yes.
what y'all doing?
Man, what you doing?
Nothing, Tanya.
What's going on?
Tanya, they talking about I killed George. I ain't even killed a man.
All right, don't be talking like that on the phone. What they saying? What they doing now?
Now I'm finna go to county.
You gonna go who?
The county.
They finna send you to county?
Yeah.
Plea you?
Huh?
They trying to hold you?
Yeah, I'm
Miguel.
finna. They charged me with murder, Tanya.
For real?
Yeah.
Miguel.
Yeah.
Okay. It's Mama. What's going on?
I ain't do this though.
Well, Miguel, you need to talk to the people, Miguel.
I already talked to them.
Hey, Detective Fields is here with him.
Mm-hmm.
He did not pull the trigger, but Miguel was there.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing the right thing, but there's a process that he has to go through.
God, so what's the process?
Well, the process is he either has to hire an attorney or get appointed an attorney.
Oh my God!
And from here on, he'll have great opportunities to get it taken care of. But I promised him that I would allow him to call you. So I just want to be a man of my word.
So what I need to do? What do I need to do?
If the family wants to contact an attorney, great. If not, then he'll get appointed an attorney at first appearance, and he'll go through the process then.
So what is this? So he's going to 33rd on a no bond?
Yes, ma'am.
Based on what? Mr. Fields, based on what? What is he being charged with? Accessory to murder?
Well, as of right now, it's first-degree murder. Now, I'm not saying that that's not going to change. That there's a likelihood that could change later. based on his cooperation.
But being that he's not the shooter, then how's he start first degree murder?
It's a long story, but the short version is he was there. He knew that the guy was going to kill him, and he didn't do anything about it. So, but I know that this is difficult to hear, and I know that it's not what everyone would like to happen, but he's in a lot better shape than he was a few hours ago. All right, he cooperated with us. He told us the whole story. It's going to, I think that's going to work out for him in the end. He does have a level of responsibility, but what that level of responsibility is going to be up to the up to the judge now. Now, but I can tell you that I know you don't want to believe me, but he's in pretty good shape.
Okay.
I mean that sucks knowing that your son is going to county. I mean, but I can't change what happens now. But he has put into motion something that can help him or change what happens in the future.
Okay.
So and that's what we need to focus on. Not you, me, or no one else can change what already happened. But he helped change what happens to him in the long run.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I see that to him?
Yeah, he's right here on speakerphone. He'll be able to call you again when he gets down to the jail if you want to speak to him privately.
Oh,
Miguel.
yeah.
I love you, brother.
I love you too.
Just stay strong, okay?
Hey, why do this?
Stay strong, okay?
I can talk about grandma, please. I can't go. Yeah.
Just stay strong, all right, bro?
Huh?
You're gonna be all right.
Can I talk to grandma?
Yeah. Hey, baby.
Grandma.
It's okay. It's okay.
Grandma, I can't do this, grandma. Hey.
You'll be all right, Miguel.
Grandma, grandma, it's about George. Grandma, for real, grandma.
I
Grandma,
understand, but you gotta be strong, baby. You gotta cooperate with them people, man. You gotta think about Miguel now. You can't think about nobody else.
That's
It's
the same
Miguel.
thing.
It's
Same thing I
about
told
you.
you.
It's about you. So I know you ain't did nothing, but hey, the confidence you keep make it hard for you. But it's okay. You're gonna be okay, baby. You okay?
All right, grandma.
I love you.
I love
and you're
you.
gonna be all right.
All right.
Okay.
You're gonna be all right.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Yeah, you give me a napkin or something?
Yes, sir.
Overall, Miguel's cooperation did help him. At trial, he took a plea deal for second-degree murder and landed himself with 14 years in prison. He is set to be released in 2032. Chase One Allen was able to negotiate his charges down as well, earning himself 17 years in prison.